10 magical places in Eastern Europe you should know about. Of course, we've all heard about France, Italy, and Spain. They are some of the most well-known travel destinations in Europe. But you would be surprised how many beautiful gems Eastern Europe hides. In this video, we'll take a look at some places you may not have thought of when planning your next vacation. Welcome to Global City Guide, your home for the most wanted videos on the web. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a thing. And make sure you stick around till the end, because number 1 will surprise you. Number 10, Pula, Croatia. When we think about Croatia, our mind wanders and thinks about Dubrovnik and Game of Thrones. But there is another place in Croatia that will take your breath away once you take your first step in the narrow streets of this city. That place is Pula, and it's been called Croatia's best-kept secret. Pula is very close to the Italian border, and many of its buildings were built by the Romans. One of these buildings is Pula Arena, a well-preserved amphitheater which is the only one remaining in the world with an intact complete circle. On the other side of the city, there are unspoiled beaches with a perfect view of the Adriatic Sea. And if you're feeling more adventurous, catch the ferry and visit Valle Verde, an uninhabited island just a few miles from Pula's coast, where you can visit more Roman ruins and a safari park with zebras, llamas, and elephants. Number 9, Banja I Bënjës, Permit Albania. Moving up, we have Bënjës thermal baths, or as the locals in Albania call them, Langarica I Bënjës. This unique and magical place is located near a town called Permit in southern Albania. So what makes this place a part of our list? Warm, sulfur-rich, blue-green waters rush under a stone bridge. This bridge, that was built in the Middle Ages, has been in use since the days of the Ottoman Empire. Near the bridge, you'll spot a man-made pool into which the heated water flows. The locals say that this water has healing properties. The area around the river is also stunning. The river flows and carves through a beautiful gorge and some small waterfalls cascading some parts of the river. If you ever get to Albania, then a dip in these magical waters is a must. Number 8, Riga, Latvia. At number 8, we have listed Riga, the capital of Latvia. Latvia belongs to the region called the Baltics, and if you are able to visit this place at least once in your life, then you are truly blessed. There are a lot of different things to do in Riga. If you are outdoorsy, then you'll probably enjoy the Latvian Ethnographic Open-Air Museum. This is a perfect way to learn about Latvian traditions. For all the animal lovers out there, Riga has something special for you too, the Riga Zoo. The sanctuary is over 100 years old and houses over 500 species from lions and tigers to flamingos and peacocks. Number 7, the Tunnel of Love, Ukraine. The number 7 is thought to be the number of spiritual perfection because it's a symbol of God's work. Well, that is why we have listed the Tunnel of Love as 7th on this list, because this place is simply divine. The Tunnel of Love is located near Kiev in Ukraine and is around 3 miles long. It is known to be a favorite hangout for couples, so grab your partner and head off to Ukraine. Number 6, Budapest, Hungary. Whatever your interests are, this place will offer something for everyone to enjoy. Welcome to Budapest, the capital of Hungary. Budapest is a mix of Eastern and Western cultures. It has been part of many different empires, but since the collapse of the Iron Curtain, it has broken free and started to glow. Budapest is full of things you won't want to miss while you're there. Number 5, Nida, Lithuania. 5th place on our list is Nida, a quaint fishing town located between the Baltic Sea and the Curonian Lagoon. This place is very special for the locals and for the Germans because Thomas Mann, the famous German novelist and Nobel Prize laureate, used to vacation here. He even built himself a summer house here in the 1930s. What is it about Nida that people love? Well, for one, there are a lot of desert-like sand dunes, which are as high as 60 meters in places. This is a collection of the highest sand dunes in Europe, and is a spectacle that should not be missed. Number 4. Bucharest, Romania. As we near the top of our list, we have Bucharest, the capital city of Romania. Bucharest is one of Europe's most affordable destinations. If you love old buildings, this place will be your heaven. It has been called the Little Paris, and with good reason. It has a mix of architecture from the monasteries and churches built in the Byzantine style, to the stunning villas built in the interbellum. Number 3, Kotor, Montenegro. It was very hard to choose our top 3, but here we go. At number 3, we have Kotor, a coastal city in Montenegro. This town is a major tourist attraction, and it still hasn't lost its charm. Even Oprah visited this place a few years ago. The first thing to do here is walk the narrow, romantic Venetian-style streets. Every corner has its own story, and is unique in its own way. After you have finished your stroll, then you are ready to climb the fortress of San Giovanni. Number 2. Wrocław, Poland. Next, we have Wrocław, the most enchanting city in Poland. As you walk through the streets of this city, you'll find over 300 statues of dwarfs, right out of a Disney movie. And you'll be on the lookout for Snow White. This city has one of the most beautiful market squares in Europe. It's surrounded by colorful buildings, straight out of a kid's coloring book. Number 1, Moscow, Russia. We couldn't have finished this list off without the amazing city of Moscow, truly a world-class city and the capital of Russia. This is a perfect place to do some sightseeing, starting from Red Square, Moscow's main attraction. After that, it's time to visit the Kremlin, which is a fortified complex whose walls border Red Square on one side and the Moskva River on another. The Kremlin is a former citadel that now serves as the official home of the President of Russia. Next up is the world-famous St. Basil's Cathedral, with its unmistakable colorful onion domes majestically jutting skyward. There we have our top 10 magical places in Eastern Europe that you should definitely travel to one day. So, how many of them are on your bucket list? Tell us more in the comments section below. And if you are new here, be sure to subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a thing. Thanks for watching.